Hey guys, I'm Step. Do you struggle picking a game to stream on Twitch? Well, let's talk about that. So we all know when you first start out on Twitch and you're at that zero viewer dead zone, it can be very daunting. You're never gonna know if someone's gonna come into your stream, if anyone's gonna like your content, or they're gonna talk to you. When you're first starting out, it's very scary, like you're throwing yourself right into the mix. But there's some little things that can help you grow on Twitch, and that would be your game category of choice. Some games are harder to get discovered than others because they have more of a viewer to streamer ratio. And you want to keep this in mind when picking a game to stream on Twitch because some of them can help you grow a lot faster than others, especially when you're a variety streamer and you're not focusing on just one game. Some advice I hear a lot from other YouTubers is play games that you want to play and games that you love. This is good advice, but it's also pretty contradicting to itself because if you're playing a game that is very, very saturated, it's going to make it a lot harder to grow on that game if you're starting from a zero viewer dead zone point of view. It's going to make it very difficult for you to get ranked up in those like game categories, and you're not going to grow as fast as you could maybe playing a game that is a little bit less saturated. Okay, so we're going to use some of the tools that are out there to analyze some of the data within trying to grow on Twitch and maybe trying to find out what games we want to try focus at playing. I mean, for me, this is my channel, so what I'm looking at right now is the highest amount of followers per hour I have gotten from streaming a certain game. As you can see, Battlefield 1, I've had a lot of success by getting follower to hour ratio. So every so often I will get a follower on this game, and it's like within under an hour. Within under an hour, I normally do get a follower on this game, as you can see by the analytics from how long I've been streaming this game. So I think the best game that I've probably had for streaming is Far Cry 5. This is probably where I got the most amount of followers to time ratio of streaming this game. So if we click on the game, it will tell you how many views you've had per hour, how many total views you've had within unique viewers and stuff like that, the amount of followers you got throughout streaming that game, like your ratio of how many follows you had per hour, and then obviously your average viewers, your peak viewers, and the amount of time you stream the game. As you can see, this is probably the most successful game I've had on my channel since I started streaming. I managed to rack up 9 followers within 22 hours of playing this game, so I managed to complete this game with getting 9 followers by the end of it. But the most important key aspect here is the amount of views I got per hour. So 8.4 people, or just round that down to 8. 8 people were seeing my stream an hour. That's quite a few people, like, just for starting out. Like, if you're in a zero viewer dead zone, you want to try get out that as quick as possible because that'll rank you up higher in the game categories. But it also comes down to what game you're streaming, how many viewers the people at the top of the game category have. So you want to keep that in mind when choosing a game or analyzing what games worked for your stream. Okay, so the second tool that we're going to talk about is a website called sullygnome.com. This allows you to look at the average viewer ratio of each game category. So as you can see at the top of this list, the most watched thing on Twitch is a just chatting category. The average viewer ratio on it is 68.72. This basically means that each streamer on the just chatting category has on average a 68.72, but we all know that's not actually true. Like, not everyone that streams just chatting will have 68 average viewers, but the higher this is, because of the amount of viewers watching the category to the ratio of streamers, the higher this number is, the more likely people are going to be able to see your channel. Like, there's going to be a more likely basis of someone finding your channel, even though there's loads of channels streaming it, and you might be fairly low down on that game category, there's a increased chance of someone coming into your stream or finding your stream because the amount of people that are watching that game category compared to how many people are streaming that. So that's how the average viewer ratio is determined here. So I would personally look through this like list of different games. If we scroll down, we'll find an actual game that has a very high average viewer ratio to streamer ratio. So as you can see here, Hearthstone is the 14th most watched game on Twitch, but it also has a average viewer ratio of 129. That is a lot higher than a lot of games on this list. And like, I don't know if you guys have seen videos like this before. I would imagine you have. But Hearthstone has always been given out as one of those games that people want to stream when they first start on Twitch, because it helps a lot to grow on this game. Like, as you can see by the analytics, the average viewer ratio of Hearthstone is 129. This means if you're streaming Hearthstone, there's a more likelihood that someone's gonna find your stream and click on your stream. So this means that you're gonna have a higher viewer to streamer ratio within this game category, and you will grow quicker within Hearthstone if you're making good content for just starting out. Okay, so that's all from me in this video, guys. I hope this video helped you. If it did give you a better insight on how the game categories work on Twitch, please give me a like. Subscribe if you like the content. I will be uploading more on a frequent basis, trying to get out at least 1 to 2 videos a week. I hope this really did help you guys. If it did, drop that like, drop that sub. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.